Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your weekend vibes. What's coming up for you this weekend, starting from Friday, August 20th, all the way through Sunday, the 22nd. Starting with this deck by Mystic Moon, the Earth and Sky Oracle. It is a general reading, so please do keep that in mind, as not every single bit of it will make sense for you. So release what doesn't and take in what is yours. So let's go ahead and start and see what's coming up for you in the next few days here, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please. Weekend vibes for Cancer. We've got Uranus, planet of liberation, spiritual awakenings, rebellion, and originality, thrives on change. So maybe this is the weekend for change in however way you need to implement that in your life, or you're breaking free from situations that are no longer serving you. Okay? And this is interesting how you've got Pluto coming up right next to it. Planet of rebirth, new perspectives, death and transformation, evolutionary change. There you go. It's presenting itself, possibly, Cancer, for you that if you are in a dead-end job, for example, or a relationship that you're not happy with, this is telling you that maybe this is the weekend to get the ball rolling, to create some sort of change, to transform situations so that you'll eventually be directed onto a path where you're happy. Let's grab one more. Weekend vibes for Cancer. And then we've got the water card. Okay, so obviously you are a water sign, Cancer. Something significant for you this weekend. Natural flow of life, tranquil and calming, cleansing and healing, purification and depth. Some of you guys might just want to hang out by the waterfront, by a lake, by a river, by the ocean, however way that is near you, if that is the case. And I'm getting this could certainly be very relaxing for those of you who are able to take advantage of that type of atmosphere, or maybe a change in scenery. Just being able to surround yourself with this very tranquil, calm energy. There's change for sure that's necessary. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Cancer, for this weekend, what do we need to know here? We have the Three of Wands. In order for you to thrive on these necessary changes, you have to look forward rather than focusing on the past. And I love really how this is coming through. You've got the Eight of Cups. Cups, again, your own water energy. You're being directed to walk away from something in order to evolve and change. Evolutionary change. And it's got evolution right there on the bottom, leaving it behind and walking away. So you're definitely being directed to go in a different direction here, Cancer. And maybe this is the weekend to do it. Page of Cups. Okay, for my cross watchers, you could be a divine feminine focusing on a masculine who is a Cancer. So there might be some good news that you end up hearing when it comes to that connection. Some happy surprises coming in for you this weekend. It could just be something as simple as receiving a text or a phone call, or your masculine perhaps reaching out to you on social media. I mean, that could apply to both. Maybe you both end up decide to reach out to one another this weekend and maybe come up with a plan to hang out. Look at this. You've got the Six of Swords. Transition, leaving behind, releasing baggage. That's a very strong message that's coming through here for some of you guys. You're meant to go through some sort of transformation and transition, and that's why there's this reference to death and transformation from the Pluto card. It kind of reminds me of the Death card in tarot, you know? So you're not meant to be in a situation where you're not fulfilled or happy. It's time to move forward. It's time to create change. Go with the flow, right? And then you've got the Star card right here. So you are definitely being instructed to focus on yourself as far as being able to manifest your own goals, your wishes, your dreams in life. You're being placed onto a different path, I feel, Cancer. Focus on you in the meantime. This is about self-care as well, to be able to rejuvenate your spirit, your passions in life. And my divine feminines, you know, as the Queen of Cups, you're being directed to definitely tap into your intuition. Focus on that, because there's something significant perhaps for you this weekend as far as walking away from it. Maybe you've been hesitant to walk away from someone or something, but maybe this is the weekend to do it. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's go ahead and add to this with some additional guidance from On the Horizon. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. What else is coming up for you this weekend, Cancer? Weekend vibes. Yeah, you're being directed to focus. Maybe focus elsewhere. Okay. We do have incoming love. This is interesting. We've got memories. We've got resurrection, blast from the past. There could be someone from the past. It could be an ex. They might be keeping tabs on you, maybe through social media, feeling nostalgic, remembering you. You could be doing the same thing. Look at this. Someone's watching you, someone's observing, or this is what you're doing. And then we've got follow your own path. Exactly. Create changes in your life and just do what feels right for you. And if what feels right for you has something to do with a past relationship, maybe this is directing you to revisit it, or whatever necessary changes are needed in your life. That might be what's needed in order for you guys to find your way back to each other. Take that only if it applies, and only if you're interested in reconnecting with someone from your past. So let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Weekend vibes for Cancer. Queen of Cups again. Okay. So your intuition is very important this weekend, Divine Feminines. Definitely very, very important. And what's coming through here is that you might have been dealing with a masculine who ended up hurting you, which is why you guys are not together. Maybe there's this desire to resurrect it and come back together. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the sun coming in. All right. So again, for those of you, especially if you live in a part of the world where there's a lot of sun, I mean, it is summertime here in the States, you know, so maybe this weekend you want to just hang out by the water, or some water feature is what I'm getting. The pool, a river, a lake, something along those lines. But these two cards next together, I mean, this is somebody that could actually be your perfect match. A very strong bond that you might still feel with someone from your past. They're keeping tabs on you, or you're keeping tabs on them. And I'm getting too, you might be getting a lot of advice from so many varying individuals here, family, friends, but you're being directed to really just follow your own path. What is it that feels right for you? And if you feel right reconnecting with someone from your past, then you got to follow your heart. Maybe you left them out in the cold, or that's how they made you feel. This represents the breakup and the struggles that maybe you guys have both gone through that since you've seen each other last. But look at this. Six of Pentacles is all about equality. So I feel they're on the same page as you. You both want the same thing, and there's this need to be very giving as much as they, give as much as they receive, give as much as they take. And then we've got the Three of Wands. So part of those changes that you are being directed to make is to get to a point in your life where you're actually happy with the choices that you've made. That includes career, that includes your connections, your love relationships. So it's time to focus on the future. And if someone from your past wants to be a part of your future, that's up to you, of course. But this clearly is what it is that they're wanting with you. And maybe you want the same thing. Maybe there's someone from your past that you've been thinking about and wanting to reconnect. Maybe you've seen this person as your soulmate, as your dream come true. They made you happy. Things might ultimately fall back into place, giving you guys the opportunity to find one another again. So looks pretty good as far as reconciliations. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some yes/no answers. So for those of you who have a question, and a simple question that could be answered with a yes/no response, this is the time to go ahead and focus on that. Whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be about relationships or even love. It's totally up to you what you ask. Let's go ahead and see what the answers are. You could either say it out loud or you could just really concentrate on a question. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. What is the response, yes or no? And the way I see no responses, that typically is because there's something better for you. We've got a yes response right there. Okay, let's grab a couple more cards. And I've got a card flying. And that card is a no. Okay, and then bottom of the deck, we have a yes. So 2 yeses and a no. Take from it whatever makes sense for you, and definitely use your intuition and what it's telling you in regard to your question. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Hopefully what came through here will help you out in the next few days. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.